This is a review for this Freepy walking pad that I just got, and I wanted to show you, the desk is sold separately, but I wanted to show you the setup and how I use it. So I put the walking pad under this standing desk. You can also use it without a desk, either way. The walking pad is completely separate from the desk that I have here. And so there you can see the label there, and I've got a plug here that goes into the wall, and then it's got these little feet down here. As you can see, we've got the smaller feet in, but it does have these taller ones, and you can put both of those in, and then it will be at an incline. Okay, so once it's plugged in, it has a little on-off switch on the side here. So you can turn that on, it will beep and it will light up. That way you know that it is ready to use. As you can see, the 0000 comes on. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like from the angle of if you were using the walking pad. It does come with this remote, which is super handy. So I stand up here, this is my desktop, it has my remote, and then the walking pad down below. I usually stand on the sides. You can stand right on the pad and start it though. Once it is turned on the side button that I just flipped on, then you push this button here on the remote and it will count down 3 seconds, and then it will start moving. And as you can see, it moves really, really slowly. So I like that though for a walking desk, because you don't have to worry about turning it on and it starts moving really fast and it's overwhelming. So it moves at this really slow, about half a mile an hour pace when you first turn it on. It'll show you as it goes through everything. So it shows you the time and the distance and the calories. So you go to calories and then it's going to go to speed. Sorry, I'm holding this while I'm walking. It's a little awkward. Okay, and so then on here, you can turn it up. Now we're up to 1.2. So it's going a little bit faster. I typically find that I can do about a speed of 2.00 if I'm going to be listening to something or just reading something. If I'm going to be typing, then I will drop it down to about a 1.6, but it all depends on your preference and how fast you like to move while you work. But that's it. It's super convenient. It's really easy just to hop off of if need be, but you can just push that button again in the center and it will slow down. As you can see, that's how quickly it comes to a stop. One thing that's really important is to make sure that your treadmill is, that you can see enough space here that it's not rubbing on either end. As you can see, mine is a little bit further to this side, but it's not rubbing against the side. If it does start to lean too much one way or the other, it tells you this in the booklet, but you turn it on, you run it for, sometimes the way you walk on it can cause it to slide one way or the other based on how you distribute your weight. So you just let it run itself for 20-30 seconds and it will usually straighten right out. I have not had any issue with it rubbing, but you can adjust. You can put a little hex wrench into either side to lift up one side or the other if it is not level. So it's super easy to adjust. As you can see, this is on carpet. And this is like a, I don't know, like a Berber carpet. So it's, you probably wouldn't want it on like something with a super high, like a super high pile carpet, but it works on the carpet just fine. I have not had any issues. The feet can easily each be adjusted to make sure that it's level, and I used an actual level across the top there and then the bottom just to make sure that everything was nice and level, the way that way your treadmill is going to last longer and it's not going to cause that friction that I was talking about. And then you can see the difference here. The difference is about I don't know, maybe an extra inch or two up on the incline. You can definitely feel it. I had the incline ones screwed in when I first got this, and it is definitely a better workout. I just found that for me, when I'm working, I like to have it flat. If you put it on an incline and stay on there for a couple hours, great way to work up a sweat, but not ideal for me if I'm just wanting to do my work. And, you know, I feel like this really helps me keep my posture straight and be just more aware of my body and make sure that I'm getting my steps in. I get over 10,000 steps a day so easily on this just by working on here a couple hours a day. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what this looks like when you get on to work. Sorry, I can't really get everything in the frame, but again, you have your remote control here. It does have a little wristband. If you want to have it on your person, you can put it around your wrist. You just push that center button. It's gonna count down, and then it will start moving. Just so you can see, this is the 0.6 pace. So it's pretty slow. I mean, I can type, I can write, I can do just about anything at this speed. And then I'm going to show you 1.8, or I'll do 1.6 is about where I am comfortable if I need to be typing, doing work on the computer, something like that. This pace works for me. So this is 1.6. And then at a speed of 2 miles per hour, this is what that looks like. And this works for me if I just need to watch something or listen to something. And again, you know, I'm not looking for the same kind of workout I get at the gym, but this is just a great way to get your steps in while you work easily from home. And you can turn it up. You can turn it up faster so that it would be more of a, you know, so that you can run. Here, I don't have the right shoes on for this, but let me see. Yeah, so you can turn it all the way up to a run, which is great because it fits in this small space. So you don't need a big bulky piece of equipment, but you can use it for anything from working to running. So it's super versatile. I have not had any problems with it. It was very easy to set up. And again, this floor is very uneven, really easy to adjust just by these little, move this so you can see it. You can see how this is screwed in. You can unscrew or screw as needed to make each side level here. And then we've also got these little feet under here that you can unscrew or screw in as needed, also to make this level as well. So really easy adjustments. I have not had anything that I do not like about this. I feel like it's worked out really well. Everyone in the house can use it for different purposes, and I highly recommend.